about jealousy?
How to handle jealousy?
I like to rationalize jealousy if I get jealous.
When it comes to jealousy, like, I kind of think about whether that jealousy is valid.
I had my relationship partner and they were going with a group of friends that I didn't like, and I was like, I don't want them near you. You got to think about, you kind of reflect by yourself, like, I'm being a bit too controlling, I'm being kind of manipulative and abusive, and that leads to, what else could that lead to? That's an unhealthy relationship. So I guess, yeah, it's okay. I think it's natural to have a little bit of jealousy, but it really depends on how you handle it. You have to really control it and don't let it consume you.
Everybody gets jealous. There's no way around it. But to let the jealousy get to you and to try and control somebody isn't right at all.
So maybe don't think about that.
Admit to yourself that you are definitely jealous, and then after accepting it, you should work on just, try not to care, be happy for them, do whatever it takes to just stop thinking about jealousy, pretty much, and just to move on and go do better things, because it's way more trouble than it's worth.
You accept the fact that you were jealous and move on. I had a loved one who didn't like it whenever I talked to someone who was of the same gender, as them, like if I had a boyfriend and if they got on my case for having guys who were friends, I wouldn't want them to do that to me, so I don't think that I should do it to my boyfriend for talking to other girls. That doesn't make any sense.
How I would handle it would be, I'd try to be happy for them, and I'd probably admit that, hey, to one of my friends, hey, yeah, I'm jealous about this, but I can move on. I can be happy.
Just because he's talking to her doesn't mean they're like having sex. It could just mean that they're friends, and that's okay. Because if he didn't have any friends and spent all his time with me, that wouldn't be very nice. You can't spend that much time with one person. So it's okay for them to have friends of the opposite sex. And I would just calm down. And if he was getting a little too touchy-feely with one, I'd just be like, so I don't like it when you do that, and I'd let him know. And then he'd either stop or we'd end our relationship.